Welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4 Gold. And last time, well, we did a lot of different stuff. We got the beach unlocked, and Ayane and I are not dating. So yeah, we've been taking care of that. And this time we're gonna go ahead and start out real easy here with something we've done before, and we're gonna head over to the shopping district, and we're going to go to Shu's house, and we're gonna go ahead and get tower level 5. So I'll be right back. Actually, I will be back after the story tomorrow. We're going to be getting star level 6 tomorrow afternoon. So I'm going to go ahead and just pass all that. And I'll meet you whenever that's done. Alright, welcome back. So today's story was we actually went to the hospital and we tried to examine Teddy, but he was unexaminable. Yeah, all the x-rays came back blank. So today we're going to go ahead and we're going to read... Let's see here. We're going to finish reading Easy Origami, actually. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to fast forward since we've already read this before. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. That should give us like some bonuses if we do Origami. Not that we're going to be doing that this time around, so no worries here. Yeah, tests are important, you know. You can say whatever you want there. It's just one of the little scenes. And let's go ahead and fast forward through this. The answer here is chicken, because it means coward in English. So we have that. And we've got some more story, I believe. So I will meet you back this evening. Alright, so in the afternoons for the next few days, we will be preparing for the festival at the... Well, I don't know if it's festival. The... thing at Junes. We'll be playing in a band though, so we'll be bypassing all of that. But we're gonna be doing that in the afternoon, so I'll be skipping the daytime. So when it shifts, there's just gonna be some blank space essentially, and then it'll be evening because I'm gonna go ahead and bypass all that. We've seen it before. We've seen the cutscenes. We don't need to see it again. Okay, so with that in mind, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get tower level 6 today. And after that, I will meet you tomorrow evening back home. So I will see you in a moment. Okay, so we got ahead and had practice today.
Welcome back.
And today what we're going to do, first of all, let's head back upstairs. Since we weren't here during the daytime, we can talk to and buy stuff from the shopping program this evening. So let me go ahead and just click through this real quick. The big thing for today is the huge fish combo, and we're gonna go ahead and get that. And we need this we need a huge fish later, and it's useful if you don't want to do any fishing. We'll have plenty of time in the second playthrough to do fishing, but you know, whatever you want to do. Speaking of fishing, let's see here. What fish do I have? I don't think I have the fish I need to continue with the... Let's go double check. I think the lady in white's here today. If not, we'll be going back and we'll be doing some reading, so no big deal. And it shouldn't take that long to check. Let's see here. The next fish that she needs is Genji Ayu. We do not have one of those right now. So in the future, when we have a little bit of time in the evening, we're going to be, or during the day, I'm not entirely sure, we'll be fishing to go ahead and get that. And we need to do this for a quest later, so don't... don't screw around too much for this. We do need to be catching some bugs for that, so we'll be starting to do that tomorrow. So today we're going to start with reading Short on Cash. Yeah, we'll be catching bugs probably every evening for a while, so... crap. I missed a thing, but it's about the milquetoast. This story is a comedy and describes the misadventures of the teacher as he flees from psychopathic bill collectors. You were filled with tender feelings. Yeah, I was gonna hurry on through that because I thought we'd read this. I think we've read this in the last one, but yeah, it's about the teacher and he's weak-willed, so. Okay, so today is the festival, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass this, and I will meet you back this evening. Alright, so everything went great at the thing. So let's talk to Dojima here. I heard there was an event where Konami Mashita was going to be the honorary chief for a day was cancelled. I never would have thought that would force you to doing a live concert outside Junes. Look, do me a favor and don't use this to debut into showbiz, okay? I don't need your mom screaming at me about that. Big bro, I heard that you sang in front of everyone with Rise-chan. You should join in next time. Yeah, I'll play the recorder. Aw, that's sweet. Alright, so like I said, we're gonna start picking up bugs, and pretty much any time that I'm out and about and can go to the shrine, I'll be doing that. I may be doing some of that off screen, simply because you don't need to see that. So, but just so if you haven't remembered how to do this, when there's an exclamation point, you catch bugs. Yay! I'm a little slow. That's okay. So, like I said, we're going to be doing that because we need to catch a lot of bugs so we can actually make sure that we catch what we need to be able to catch the fish that we require. So, okay. So let's go head back home. We're going to be reading Changing Careers today. So let's head in and head upstairs. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and read Changing Careers. Yes. Alright, what do you have to say, book? The story about a weak-willed milquetoast of a teacher who has a hard time getting his students to learn. The teacher changes jobs, but his new job requires too much physical labor. Later, his students welcome him back. You are filled with tender feelings. Are we done with this guy? Can we move on with our lives? Oh my goodness. Alright. So, it's, everything. We do have some story this afternoon, so I'm gonna go ahead and, quickly go through this. And, there's gonna be a question at school, and then once I get done with the question, I will skip to this evening, because after school there will be more stories. So, the correct answer here is glass jars, and I will see you this evening. Alright. So, we got, star level 7 during that cutscene, so... yeah, we were at Junes all together. So let's go ahead and head outside. We're gonna go ahead and tutor Shu today. So we're just gonna head to the shopping district and go tutor him. It's not going to increase our relationship today, so we're just gonna go ahead and pass forward through this. No big deal. Okay. No, yes, sure. Bother, whatever. Let's just go ahead and continue through here. We have some quests that we need to pick up today, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. The answer to this is turnips. Oh, I'm like, where in my notes is this? Am I on the wrong page? I am not on the wrong page. Thank goodness. Okay, so let's go ahead and start by collecting the different stuff we need. Yeah, we're waiting. I don't think there's any quests in here. I didn't think so. There are some quests out here, so let's go ahead and jump outside and see what we've got here. Let's see here. Oh, we need to go upstairs, apparently. So let's go ahead and do that. This is floor 2, and this is floor 3. So first of all, let's go ahead and talk to our teacher, and she wants... What does she want? I think she wants a crystal ball. Yeah, she wants a crystal ball. So we're gonna go ahead and get that for her. And if I go over here, we've actually got another quest here. Actually, we got 2 quests up here. Hey, hey. And so he wants a training shell. So we're gonna go ahead and get that for him. And let's talk to this guy. What do you have to say? Sure, I'll succeed you with the cleaning clothes. He wants us to bring a tool and clothing that is fit for cleaning. I don't think I have the tool yet. We'll have to get that later. And so, okay, so then we want to go down to the first floor, so let's go ahead and do that. And... there we go. We talked to this girl over here. Alright, she wants a high-speed gear, so we're gonna go ahead and get that for her as well. And then if we go into town here, and we're gonna go into the big city actually, there's actually a quest here that we can pick up. So, actually you can see it's right to the left there as we drive in. I'm certainly glad that we can see that. Alright, and so, yeah, she wants something, she wants an invisible skirt. So, do we have that already? I didn't think so. Okay, but we can get that for her. So we're gonna go ahead and go back to Inaba. And the first thing we're gonna do is we're actually gonna stop by the Central Shopping District. And let's talk to the gas station attendant here. Don't you think it'd be nice if everything was done for you? That's what I call convenience. Kind of like driving a car. All you gotta do is step on the gas and the car does the rest. Life is like that. What was I saying? Sorry, I tend to think of crazy things when I'm bored. Yeah, you do. Mayumi, I can only do my best. This is all I can do for her. This is the least I can do. Yeah, you're a crazy person. Let's go ahead and jump in here. I think we can buy an invisible skirt today. Let's see here. Yeah, we can buy the invisible minis. Let's go ahead and do that. No, we're not going to equip it. No, thank you. So let's go ahead and grab that. We also have a new book available, so let's go ahead and run into that guy. So let's go ahead and buy Farewell to Man. And, okay, so what we can do is we can actually turn in Quest 47. So we head back to the city. Here. We can go ahead and deliver the invisible mini to her. I don't think we're going to be heading back here too often, so yeah. Alright, so she can go on, yay, and we get a disco fan from her. But most importantly, we complete the quest. So what I'm going to do today, so we really don't have much we can do. There's nobody to hang out with, and we can't do any relationship portions, so we're actually going to go to the beach today. And we could do some fishing, I guess, but we're not going to. Instead, I want to go ahead and show off something that we didn't do last time, that's gaze out to sea. So let's go ahead and contemplate the horizon here. You gaze out at the waves that wash in and recede. Something inside of you has changed. Yeah, so this grants bonus skills. You realize it's quite some time has passed. You decide to go home. So, like I said, there's not much we can do today, so you can do pretty much whatever you want here. But most importantly, I wanted to show off...
Welcome back.
Hello. I wanted to show off, that whole thing, yeah. Alright, so we got a delivery, so here's the huge fish combo. Is it raining? So it's just cloudy this evening. So at this point, there's actually not much for us to do, apparently, because my notes do not have something that I need to do. So let's go ahead and head over to the shrine and collect some bugs. I think we can do that since it's not raining at this point. There we go. Let's catch some bugs here. Okay. I was way too early. Well, that sucked. That's okay. I caught a locust, though. I don't know what I was doing there. My finger must have gotten super excited. Okay. So, like I said, I don't have anything in my notes for me to do, so let's go ahead and, I'll check something out real quick here. Where are my bugs? So many things. Alright, so we've got, yeah, we don't have anything to catch any of the Genji Ayu, which we need, so we're not going to be doing that. So let's just go ahead and, let's get a fortune, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to draw for kanji. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so we got a small blessing, and our relationship should become closer soon because we're going to be hanging out soon here. So, alright, let's head home. And today we've got some more quests that we want to gather. So actually, I think one of them we can't get at this point, due to the fact that we missed a quest last time, but that's no big deal. Okay, so let's go ahead and quick do this. The answer is the first one here. Ojisan? Is that how that's pronounced? I'm not sure. Anyway, that's the answer, so let's go ahead and do that. If you properly did the quest, you want to talk to the twin at the riverbank, but since I managed to screw that one up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to head to the central shopping district. And actually, I think we have to go to the north here. And you see this little guy here? Yeah, we have a new quest from him, and he wants fine coal. So I'm just going to go ahead and quickly listen to him. But yeah, he wants fine coal, so we're going to go ahead and get that for him. So what we want to do now is we want to go ahead and leave. I think we need to go to the floodplain at this point. And the guy here, so let's see, you're the one who tried to feed me to the cat. So, yeah, he's just like, hey, what kind of cute fish do you have that we can feed the kitty? So we're gonna go ahead and give him the red goldfish that we have. So if you didn't buy that whole group of fish, you needed to catch one. And if you didn't do that, well, you can't do this. So he steals my red goldfish, that's rude, and runs off. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go hang out with Kanji today, speaking of Kanji. And he's at the high school and he's in the practice building. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I will meet you this evening. Tomorrow starts the exam, so we're going to be going through those very, very quickly. Just a heads up, and that's going to take a couple days to get through. So anyway, I will see you in a moment.
You're back.
Yeah, we're back. Okay, well, we're not going to be doing any of that stuff today. What we are going to do is we're going to go ahead and harvest the plants we planted. I hope we have some more seedlings. We may not, and that's okay if we don't. It's no big deal. Let's go ahead and grab those. Oh, we do have another cabbage seedling. Good, good, good. And this evening, we're going to go ahead and we're going to head to the central shopping district and hang out with a friend. So let's go ahead and head outside and go to the central shopping district. And there she is. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and hang out with Rise this evening. Let's talk to her. Talk to her. Okay, what do you have to say? Let's go ahead and spend some time with her. Hey, Senpai. Remember how we shared an umbrella the other day? I thought about that in class later on, couldn't help but smile. I know it's a cliche, but I think I always dreamed about doing something like that. What do you dream about, Senpai? You and me behind the bleachers, how about that?
Huh?
Oh, I think that would be kind of embarrassing. Though I might not mind if it was with you. Just kidding. If anyone found out, it would be the lovely Rosette's first scandal. And she's a little flushed. It's strange though, sharing an umbrella isn't that special. It hardly compares to some of the embarrassing scenes in the dreams I've been in. It just feels completely different in real life. That's to be expected since real life has no script. Blah 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 blah. Oh wow, is it this late already? Sorry, I gotta get back. And what are you gonna give me?
I want you to have it, Senpai.
Rainbow Conbito? What is that? Let's see what it says. Whenever we have some time. So we're gonna go ahead and start the exam stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward through all of this. And then we'll fast forward through the exam. So, well, yeah, I've studied. Sure. I studied my last life. So let's go ahead and get through this. Alright, so the answer here is the throat and the right edge. And yay, we got ahead and did that. The next day here, we do have a break in between this, so no worries. So the first one here is 40 minutes, and then all of the above. And today, since it's Sunday, we actually have a small break in between our exams, so that's kind of nice. So let me go ahead and let's go ahead and just get through this. I don't think there's anything interesting to purchase today, so I'm not going to. I'm gonna get a phone call from Yosuke. Sorry, dude. I got things to do. I got people to hang out with. We're gonna go ahead and hang out with Marie today. We're gonna get Aeon level 9, so we're getting pretty close to being done with hers. I don't want any of those. Let's go into town here. We need to get hers done soon, actually. So, we're getting there, though. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and hang out with her, and I will be right back. Okay, actually, before I go any further than this, Aeon level 9, I wanted to show this off, because...
You really are a weird person.
Thank you.
You're so busy, and yet you still take time to take care of me.
Well, I'll talk
Why
about
do
it when
you
we
do
get there.
Why?
I'm gonna say because I love you on this one. Yeah, we're gonna enter a relationship
It's
with
a lie.
Marie.
I won't believe just words.
And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hug her. Yeah, we've entered a relationship with her before the
Staring
last
like
time.
that jerk. I hate that part of you.
What part of
I
me?
really hate it. I thought I hated it.
Anyway, so, yeah. I figured this would be fitting since it's our second
Gain
playthrough and
another
she's
memory. Hey, stay like this for a little while longer.
kind of a special
Silly.
character, so.
I won't forget. It's okay, right?
I know Reese's gonna be all bummed out this time around, but whatever. Anyway, so we spend some time with her and then escort her back to the Velvet Room. Of course, I guess technically she's a deity? I don't even... whatever. Anyway, let's go upstairs and we're gonna go ahead and read a book today. To finish off all of this. And we're gonna go ahead and read Farewell to Man so we can just finish that book right off. Alright, so every chapter begins, all men have the great spirit of masculinity within themselves. The amazing Khan attempts to retreat from the world of masculinity, but its powerful call torments him. You feel more like a real man than ever before. What are these books? Like, are they based on something? Oh, I finished the full series and I feel a little empty inside. Oh no. Oh no. Anyway. We have 3 more days of exams, so let's go ahead and just fast forward through this. The correct answer here is black and white bears and ostrich. Alright, so the second day of exams here. The first answer is math girl, and the second answer is glass jars. And for the final day of exams that we actually be answering questions, the correct answers are fall and plant resin. And we're done for today. So we have one more day where we have like the written exams and a little bit of story, but we do really well because we're maxed out on knowledge, so no big deal. And I'm just going to go ahead and fast forward through this. It's finally over and we get to continue on with our life. Thank goodness. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to head to the floodplain. And let's talk to the guy that stole our fish. And yeah, so he's covered in scratches and he was super excited about the fish. So we went ahead and completed that today. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go ahead and head to the shopping district to hang out with Noki. And we'll get Hanged Man level 6 once we do that. And then this evening we've got more stories, so I'm gonna go ahead and just meet you tomorrow morning. Actually, into the shrine. And let's catch some bugs before we do anything. Let's see if I do better this time, instead of failing absolutely positively miserably. Ah, well. At least I caught a decent amount of bugs this time around. Grasshopper, cricket, and a grasshopper. Fantastic! And I think... hang on a second here. Where are the bugs at? Where are the bugs at? There they are. No, we still don't have any bugs. Okay. Well, that's fine. Let's head to the north. Actually, I think we just leave here. I'm gonna play with the menus and make annoying noises. I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and then we'll meet you tomorrow after school. Okay, so we got the warning letter that says don't rescue anyone anymore. So that's kind of where we are in the story. So very soon we're gonna be coming up on the next dungeon. Like, we're pretty close to it, actually. What we're gonna do today, though, is we're gonna go ahead and we're headed here to the north. Actually, we're gonna go to the shrine first of all, before I forget. And let's go ahead and grab a few more bugs. We're gonna be, like, so we're gonna be doing this for a while. I don't know. I keep thinking I'll cut this out, but I probably won't. That's just extra work that I don't want to do. Oh well. Did we catch bugs that we needed? Okay, well we got a few bugs, so that's pretty nice. What we want to do though is we want to start off with the getting the fortune link started, but to do that we have to come down here and there's this, where is he? There's this guy in black. No, that guy in black. And so we're gonna go ahead and talk to him real quick. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bypass all this, but we do know Naoto and he's gonna give us the white card. We're not gonna start that today, but we do want to get the card so we can start it tomorrow. So I'm gonna go ahead today. Wait, that's not what I want to do. Let's go back into the central shopping district. Actually, that works because it puts us right next to where we want to go. We're gonna go to the daycare and we're gonna get Temperance level 9, so I will see you in a moment. Okay, ooh, so we've got more cabbages. Let's go ahead and get those real quick here. Went ahead and got Temperance level 9. We're gonna only do a couple more days here, so just bear with me a little bit. And we're coming up very close on the next, yeah, we don't have any seedlings, that's fine. I'm not too worried about that. We're coming up very close in the next dungeon, so I'm gonna make sure we don't go over or anything like that. Spend all of our time on one episode instead of the other one and then have nothing. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hang out with Aeon this evening, so let's go ahead and do that. What does she have to say? That new student who just transferred into first year, Shiogane-kun, is the talk of the school. Kujikawa-san, Shiogane-kun, all the transfer students this year are amazing. When you transferred in, senpai, all the first year students were talking about you, too. We were all saying how handsome you were. Did you notice? I pretended not to notice. I don't know what's the correct answer here. Oh, really? Everyone was secretly getting information about you, but I guess you knew. You're such an actor! You'd fit in well in the theater club. Oh, but you can't join them. You're part of the symphonic band. And she's conflicted. Since I'm in the same club as you, my classmates ask about you a lot. They want pictures of you too. That's pretty troublesome, isn't it? Alright, so yeah, we're getting close to making our next relationship jump with her. Oh my, look at the time. We've been talking for such a long time. Have to be home pretty soon. Oh yes, here, senpai, and she gives us a caramel drop. Oh, thank you. Please use it when you're feeling tired after club practice. Well, okay, that works.
Good night.
Good night. Okay, so let's go ahead and today, well, let's fast forward through this and stop eavesdropping on things, goodness. And today, oh, it's story time. You can vote any way you want here. I'm just gonna go ahead and fast forward through this. How about the video room? That sounds exciting. And yeah, so the group date cafe gets chosen no matter what you do. Anyway, so after school, what we're going to do today is we're going to go ahead and head to the first floor and we're going to start the fortune link. I don't think you need a fortune persona at this point, so don't worry about it, but we do at least want to get it started here. And so let's go ahead and give her the white card. And we're going to go ahead and hang out today. So I'm going to do that and I'll see you this evening. Alright, so we got fortune level 1 from all of that, and what we're going to do today is we're going to head up to our room, and we're going to start by reading the Ochao Way. So let's go ahead and start reading that. We're going to be going basically down the list at this point and just, you know, getting book after book. Alright, the various tea ceremonies from many regions are described here in great detail. You feel that you could teach anyone about performing tea ceremonies. But we probably wouldn't be able to do it ourselves because, you know, it's a lot of work, I'm sure. Okay, so for today, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and hang out with Death and get Death level 9. So I'm going to go ahead and do that after bypassing all this. Sorry, say I got things to do, got people to hang out with, so let's go outside. And we're going to do that and... Oh, actually, wait, before we stop doing things. Let's get the eggplant seedling. There we go. I don't want anything else. Actually, the eggplant seedlings are probably going to be the most useful at this point because they are, you know, useful. The cabbages and stuff are great, but those eggplants definitely block the instant kill attacks, so super useful. So let's go ahead and hang out with her. I'll get death level 9, and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm going to show something off today. Let's go ahead and talk to Dojima here. It says, it's you. I just brewed up some coffee. Want some? Let's say yes. I promised, after all, that I'd always keep your cup filled. Now hand over that mug. I'll make a fantastic cup of coffee if I say I make a fantastic cup of coffee if I say so myself. You make small talk with Dojima over the coffee he brewed. You feel that the tight bond you have with Dojima is irreplaceable. So that's all that is. I just wanted to show that off. I thought that was pretty cool. So next time we're gonna go ahead and there's a number of social links we're gonna be making friends with. We've got the pageant stuff that we're just gonna be skipping through. Additionally, we've got some extra quests that we're gonna be completing. And probably some of the most important stuff is we're going to be getting quite a bit of quests for the next set of things that we have to do. So I will see you next time.